Welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing the LaserCross compact green laser sight for subcompact weapons. Now, before we get started, we just want to make sure that we have a clear weapon. Notice there's no mag. Weapon is clear. Safety first. So, we've got a clear weapon. I've installed this on my Glock 19 Gen 4. You're going to notice that the laser sits back a little further forward than I'd like. Part of that is due to the Glock 19's rail mount system. They don't have a true Picatinny rail. They have a Glock rail, which basically has one slot, so you only get one spot to put your accessories, and this one sits way up high. So obviously, I don't have a huge hand. I have probably a normal size hand. There's no way I can reach that switch. It really should be sitting here, kind of like the O-light that I normally have on the weapon. See, that sits at the right spot. So this laser really is meant for either weapons with a full Picatinny rail system, which multiple slots, so you can slide it all the way back to the trigger guard, or with a subcompact. If you were using a Glock 43 or one of the smaller Glocks that has a rail system, it would actually sit further back. But unfortunately, I don't own one of those, so I can't test with one of those. Nonetheless, I can use it with my alternate hand to turn it on and off, and that works. But that's a little awkward for this when you're in a shooting stance, right? To bring your finger up. All right, that being said, the laser itself is actually a very nice laser system. It gives a nice bright laser. I don't know if you can be able to see that. Well, it is extremely bright. I'm not looking directly at the laser because it will blind me. But and obviously I've got some lighting that's turned on, but that's a very bright green laser. I mean, even on a black background, you can see it. And at 30, 40 feet away, it actually displays as about maybe the size of a dime, the size of the laser. So it's not only bright, but it's actually a fairly large laser point that you get. So it's nice compared to the other. I've got other weapon lasers and they're red lasers, and they're very, very fine dot lasers, which are difficult to see at any range. This system comes with a magnetic charge system, magnetic charge port. So it comes with a cable. So let's take the rubber band off of here. And that's it. You plug it into your power source and you can charge it right on the weapon, or you can remove it from the weapon if you want. It comes with a power brick. Now, interesting enough, when I plugged in my power brick, I got done charging, I went to unplug the power brick and it came apart. So it looks like their power brick is probably not the best quality, but the nice thing is it is USB, so you can use any power brick for any device you have, or you can plug it into your computer and charge it that way. I mean, it's nice to have a USB power cable. It comes with both with two Allen keys, so you can adjust the alignment on the laser. One of the alignment knobs is there. The other alignment knob is there. And you can actually use both keys at the same time to do your alignment. So on your sights, so that's good. That makes it easy to use. The toggle is a press. It's not a slide or a push. It's just a press on, press off. Either side. It's ambidextrous. Press on, press off. It was a little, just a hair tricky to get on because this side of the rail, if you can see there, it actually slides in and out to adjust for the size of the width of your weapon. So it literally just it pops out. So you got to make sure you're holding it in place. You're pinching it as you're going through the guide rail and screwing it in nice and tight so it doesn't come out. But you know, hand tightening is enough, and it stays on there. It doesn't wiggle at all. It's on there good. So I don't know how long the charge lasts. According to the documentation, it says it gets about 60 minutes with a solid laser, which sounds good. I mean, I can't imagine you'd ever be on target for 60 minutes, right? But you could, you know, spend a whole class or so with one charge, and it would work. I've only had to charge it when I first got it. I haven't charged it since. So other than that, I mean, it's a solid build. I didn't see anywhere in the documentation that it was waterproof. Let me check again, because I don't want to misspeak and guide you incorrectly. But yeah, I don't see anything on here or on the site that it says that it's waterproof. I'm sure it's moisture resistant, meaning that, you know, if it gets rained on or splashed on, it's going to be fine. Obviously, if it falls in the water, your weapon's going to be okay because it's a Glock, but you know, this device may stop working if it's not completely sealed. I would suspect it's not. Probably water could ingress through the power buttons, or maybe through these creases in the way it's been machined together. I don't know. Anyway, it's not something you're going to want to be dunking in the water. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, not much more to say about it. It's a good system for a subcompact or a weapon that has a full Picatinny rail system. All right, well, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the review.